And we're joined by Million and Emmet Meacher from Dropbike.
Yes.
Hi there.
Hi. So this morning, coming into work, there I saw the police loading up one of your bikes onto the front of their cruiser because it had somehow been tampered with so someone could get a free ride. So I guess I wanted to ask you, has there been a lot of misuse of the bikes so far after a few weeks? Maybe I'll start with you, Julia.
Yeah, sure. So there's only been about 5 acts of vandalism right now out of 200 bikes. So there's been some pedals taken off. There's also just been some wear on the bikes, as in a lot of brakes just need tuned up, and we take care of that every day. There's a couple solar panels that are cracked. Also, we're just learning better how to use the bike better and how to adjust all the different components on the bike. Like Emmett was noticing, hey, maybe if we just unscrew those screws just a little bit, then they won't crack as often. So there's that type, yeah.
So Emmett, is this precise design that we see in Kelowna unique? It wouldn't exist identically anywhere else?
So our drop bike design will exist in other places. So we work very closely to kind of work with our supply chain to find out exactly what we want in our bikes. So these are proprietary. We've designed them ourselves, but there will be other systems that get bikes that look like the drop bike here in Kelowna. Kelowna's the first one to get them, which is exciting. This is our generation 3. So we've gone through 2 iterations of the process, and finally we're getting these ones, and we're really pleased with these ones. These are very nice shared bikes.
So when something like what happened there with the police loading this bike up, you'll be taking a good look at that and see if there's something you could do to prevent
Absolutely.
whatever they did to it?
So the RCMP contacted me directly, and I'll be in direct contact with the RCMP, and because of the GPS we have on the bikes, and because of the smart aspect of the battery, we can track who the last user was and track if it was unlocked at the time, so that hopefully then we can put the pieces together just to better educate all users.
Right, and perhaps more importantly, how have the first few weeks gone? I'm sure you had projections on how much usage you would see. How have we done?
Incredibly well. So we have a couple metrics that we want to hit. We want to hit between 2 to 3 bikes per day, and we hit that instantly with Kelowna. So last Saturday we had nearly 1,000 rides alone, and we're on less than 200 bikes right now. So you can see we're almost at 4 or 5 times already per bike per day. So it's actually past our expectations, and we're very pleased with how many people are using it and interacting with the system and everything. Yeah.
And so when you look at usage, if you put it on a graph, is it on the upswing?
Yeah. It's every day there's like a 10% increase or something. That's not an exact number. I don't know exactly, but it's steadily increasing. We're seeing more memberships every day as well, which shows that there's adoption. So you can purchase a $20 membership, and that gives you access for 30 days, and that's up to 4 hours a day on a bike. And so as people start to bring it into their daily commute and what they do, we're going to see more memberships, and that's very exciting for us.
And I imagine with Canada Day as well, there will be a lot more uses, right?
Yeah, we're very excited. Canada Day is going to be fun.
It'll be fun.
So Kelowna has, as you were saying, sort of the latest generation of these bikes. So I guess that's one of the reasons you're really looking closely at, okay, what is it about this generation that we could maybe improve on before you launch it in the next season?
Yeah, well, we're looking at a lot of stuff. So Dropbike is not attached to bikes. In a way, if we wanted, we could drop the bike and just be drop, and we could have electric bikes or e-scooters or things like that. We're always looking and innovating and looking at new assets that we could manage and help provide these new mobility solutions for first mile and last mile. So the bike is the starting point, and we have many places we're excited to go.
What's next then after the bike?
Most likely e-bikes will likely join the fleet next. Electric bicycles, which is exciting. Now, there's no timeline or anything on that. There's lots of R&D and things that have to be done, but we definitely believe in the future of electric assist and electric mobility.
So how long do you think it'll be before we see e-bikes?
I don't want to put a time, but I'm guessing by the end of the summer or into September, it will have e-bikes, yeah, for sure.
In Kelowna?
In Kelowna, yeah. Well, we're going to expand the system. So this is what Julia does. So she monitors and watches the system. The plan is to continue to add havens. We've already added a couple, and we're just going to keep going and going and going until we've hit the whole city, and we've got a whole layer down there people can bike and just pick up bikes. I mean, imagine if you only need to take bike places and you only had to pay $20 for your transit pass, and you can get anywhere organized. Like, that's kind of the future we're trying to build towards.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Anything else new on these things before we wrap this up?
Anything else new on the bikes?
Just remember to lock your bike up by manually pushing the lock closed.
Yes, remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. manually lock it up
Yeah.
when you're done.
Manual locking up when you're done. Get on the bikes, try them out. Let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah.
We have a fully open support system. You can communicate from us right inside the app. Let us know if you have any problems. Let us know if you have any cool ideas or anything. We're completely open to this stuff and very excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Julia Million, Emmet Meacher, thanks very much.
Thank you.
And thank you
you.
for watching Kelowna Now.